Woo! We're live. Did it work? Hasn't worked so far today. So I'm on edge a little bit. Not sure if we're gonna get to stream, but it says it's working. So it says. We ran something like that. Let's see, I'm trying to just remember. 6 and 12. And what? There's some kind of lands in here. I think there were semi-gates. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that gets us to 25. And these went up like that. I think so. Make sure we hit them land drops. Okay. Hello world, internet world, YouTube world. Just trying to remember if there's any other changes I made before I get into this, before I jump into this battle. Just pad that gold total a little bit more. Yep, I'm leaving tomorrow. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Probably just about a week or so. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, Twitch channel's gonna be pretty quiet, so trying to get some videos up there. You guys can watch some replays while I'm gone, something like that. Oso. There's no Oso. Gotta get the Oso back in. There we go. And did we do anything down here? No, that's right. Alright. Alright. Well, let's get out there. No use waiting. No use waiting. So, I hope everybody had a happy, safe St. Patrick's Day. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go play Magic tonight. Leave it up to the last minute. I don't have a deck ready, but it doesn't take me long to build one. 4 o'clock now. If I'm gonna go play, I probably need to leave by 5. Which means I should have some deck ideas pretty soon here. I like ramp. I was thinking about playing red-green ramp with world breakers and such shenanigans. But I don't know if it's actually that good. It's definitely not a big chunk of the meta or anything like that. MTG Goldfish says the meta is Mardu Green, 4-color Rally, Abzan Aggro, and Blue Eldrazi. And then Ramp. So, Ramp is still down there a bit. So I'm not sure. I don't know. A lot of good decks, though. A lot of fun decks. Jeskai Black is the deck I've played the most in this format. And it's my last weekend to play this format before everything changes, so maybe I'm supposed to get my Jeskai Black out there. I don't know. I don't know, you guys, and I don't know if I'm gonna play. Lately it's been hard to get up the energy to just leave the house, go into town, and do battle with other human beings when you have got a perfectly excellent way to play Magic right here on my computer, not my computer, on my Xbox. And hang out with you guys. So I don't know. There's some interesting looking builds. There's a lot of stuff I could try. Yeah, there's no lack of decks in this standard format. I don't think anything clearly set itself apart as the best. Not like we have over here in Duels with ramp decks just tearing up everything in sight. In Paper Magic Standard, which is about to change, I think there was still, you know, a case to be made for several decks, although 4-color Rally is, of course, a house. A real ridiculous deck in every way. It is tempting to go out, though. It's tempting to go out and cast some Dragon Lord Atarka. And I'll tell you, I'll be going out for sure if I can't get a game. If I can't get into a game. It appears we're going to do that again. Unbeknownst to everybody who might be considering watching this broadcast, I had to restart a few times just to get the Twitch to cooperate, and now I can't get Duels to cooperate. So, you know, same old, same old. Just looking at various builds online for fun. And there are some good ones. There are some good ones. Well, what do you think? Give it one more try? One more try and I have to give up on this stream? How sad. Because it looks like I'm just going to have one of those days right now. The searching for players, waiting for players days. Whoa, okay. That was weird. Usually it didn't even have the waiting for players graphic at all. It just jumped right into joining. Don't see that one all the time. Alright. Got a match. Got a match. I keep Jotties. And how about this? We finally get into a game and our opponent goes to 4. Let's see if they stick around to play that 4 cards. If they stick around to see their 4-card hand through, we'll see. I always keep turn 1 Jotty with this deck. It's actually really important to the deck. And our opponent's going to fire off with a mountain. So maybe they are the bird mage that their profile pick would lead one to assume that they are. If they are, that Jotty's got to be looking ugly, and this Colossus will probably look really ugly when we get there. This displacement wave is going to be helpful too. Oh, let's see. Nope. Looks like we're going to ramp on ramp. Ramp on ramp. Love it. Colossus is good in ramp on ramp, but if he does have Acid Moss, we could be in trouble, and if we don't draw it. Yeah. But let's find out. He did keep a 4-card hand, but that doesn't mean he can't curve out perfectly. He's not going to miss. We know he's not going to miss this land drop. And he's not going to miss the next one, so if he has the Acid Moss, he's sitting pretty. Pretty good for a 4-card hand. And we did not draw the Acid Moss, so here we go. If he's got it, he's going to be in great shape, and we're going to have to catch up. Nope, not another green. I don't think he's fetched another green. He's wild sizing a gate to draw a card. Alrighty. So be it. Alright. Well, that's a turn late. Yeah, I think the Moss plan against a 4-card hand will do that. And maybe we can punish him for only picking up 1 green source along the way. It's pretty common to go fetch mountains with your Gate Creeper Vines because Nissa's Pilgrimage provides you with the forests for days. Let's see if he's got one. More passing of the turn. Alright, so this will be a Green Warden Moss turn, I believe. And I'm just gonna Green Warden and Moss and Green Warden and Moss so hard. That's the plan. Displacement Wave, Green Warden, Moss again. And just be repressive and lame as one can get in this format. That's pretty much what the deck is for. It's blue-green, it's like the super moss deck. Hey, look at him go. Now he's got some moss. That's fine. Oh yeah, it's ultra lame. I don't deny it is ultra lame, Jester. Not one bit. It's just kind of the way it goes right now, and I do welcome the change when the change comes. It's gonna be okay. Acid Moss won't be around very much longer. So we're just getting all this absolute lameness out of our system. Alright. Well, he took our blue mana, so we can't run the D-Wave. Draws a gate, right on. What else you got? Flame Shadow Conjuring, okay. Fun! That could be exciting. Oh, there's the displacement wave, how mean. And we take away his gate first, of course. There we go. That's what Cloud Jester says if he played against my deck. Even if he could win, he'd quit and let me play against the AI. I wouldn't blame you. That's okay. All depends on how you want to take your duels. I know I did, like, there were a few decks that I play tested that I knew I couldn't beat a ramp deck with, and it's true, I did, like, I would play them, and if my opponent went to Acid Moss me, I'd just quit. No point in sticking around. It's like, yep, you got it. Good on ya. Now, ooh, we could Displacement Wave combo instead of Moss combo. Let's roll with that. That'll be more fun. Stream's lagging. It lags every day. There's nothing I can do. It's lagged every single day this week. It never lagged before this week. It's kind of a brand new thing to me. Not never, but it was rare. But lately, yep. Every day I lag. No matter what, I lag. Buffering? I can't help you with that. Alright, you made a 4/5. What you gonna do with it? It's gonna swing. At this point, we've done all that we're gonna do, really, with the Jotty, so... Oh, I should have double blocked it. My bad. I'm stupid. Would have made sense. He could have only killed one, wouldn't have taken the damage. Not smart. It's that kind of day. Alright, Outland, get in there. I do not play on the Steam, I play on the Xbox, because the Xbox is what I have, and the Steam is what I do not have. I also play on iOS. I play a lot on iOS, too. I play more on iOS. Sounds like it's on your end. I'm not getting any lag messages, and I usually do. Alright, interesting. So he's not afraid of attacking into the Colossus, which tells me he has some kind of a Twin Bolt shenaniganry. So we'll just block here. And we'll make sure that we make a very large Colossus. Yeah, no, it sounds like it's you, Jester. Big Ugly Fish is with me on this one. Sounds like it's you. Alright. That's gonna help me with my daily. I'm supposed to put like 20 +1/+1 counters on creatures. So there's 6. And now let's see how he handles a 12/12. Let's indeed see how he handles it. Usually red-green versus 12-12 is a very sad battle. And he concedes. Alrighty. There you go. He's out of here. He's not gonna try to mess with that 12-12. Alright, do I want to trade my Green Warden now? I mean, I am flood in. Is that 9? I don't think I want to trade the Green Warden. You got a Twin Bolt. And you're Twin Bolting my face. Attaboy, AI. See? Knew that Twin Bolt was coming. Well, there you go. We're just gonna name a Clouded Jester. We're gonna rename you to Technical Issues. That's your new name, Technical Issues. Alright, taking an Embermaw Hellion hit. Plenty of those to go, and he didn't leave a blocker, but he also didn't cast his Flame Shadow Conjuring. So what is this, a fog? What are you going to do to me? What are you going to stop this with? You got a fog? And nope, I'll do that. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, got some +1/+1 counters. Got some coins for the first win of the day, working on that 24K, so we can be ready to hit the Shadows of Innistrad and Oath of the Gatewatch ground running as soon as that set releases. Guess it's going to need, you know, the estimates are that you'll need about 24,000 gold to buy all the cards from that set if you want it right away. I want it right away. I want to, the day it releases, if I have enough gold, I want to do the massive pack crack and start building some decks with all of you guys. Do like a super streamathon. I'll take that day off work. I'll be on here like 24 hours or whatever it takes. I know in the past when new sets or new versions of duels were released, I usually wouldn't sleep for about a week. I'd usually be on here the whole time. All right, trying to get another game. Hopefully it's not as hard as the last one. Alrighty. Searching for some other players. Can we find some other players this afternoon? Yep, sure won the last one. Don't you worry about that. Piece of cake. It's pretty easy to do when you still have a 12-12. They always quit, man. They always quit. Don't you worry. They always quit. Of course, quitting is really misunderstood in Magic. Like, it's just conceding. Like, it's pretty common when you play games. It's very, very common when you play games of Magic, paper Magic, for people to concede when they know that they're beat. There's no reason to waste time. But on here, people seem to think anytime someone concedes, it's rude, or it's a rage quit, or it's a bad sport thing. I don't think so. And I really could care less what it's like finding games on PC, because I don't own a PC and I will not own a PC. So once again, we have somebody coming in here every single day telling me I should go play on Steam. And no, I won't. So there. Maybe I should put that on my channel. Maybe that should be my channel title. I'm not going to play on Steam, so don't talk about it. Every single day somebody has to bring it up. Alright. We're up against some kind of a salamander? Is that what that said? Okay, fine. Yeah, Sepia, Salamander. Sepia, Salamander. And we're gonna get red-faced. Ha! Alrighty. So they're getting their red on. We could have thrown out a blister pod. I'm pretty sure it would have just been overrun, but maybe I'm wrong about that because they did not play an aura or anything like that. So maybe the blister pod was right. Let's see what happens. Ah, that's a great question. Should I spend my hard-earned gold on Oath or Shadows? I really don't know. Oath is smaller, so if you're one of those people who has to complete something, then going with Oath would let you complete that set quicker. Time to get Titan Strength. You ready? Or wait, yeah, he'll hit the landfall. I'm not focusing anymore. I've already thrown this game. My wife came in here and told me that I have to get ready to go out to dinner, so I'm gonna be done early, and this game is probably already a lost cause. There's a wife. There's a wife thing in Magic the Gathering. When wife comes in and talks to you during a game, you lose. That is a hard and fast rule. So this game is already shot. But we'll try. We'll see what we can do. It's not looking good at all. Okay. I think. Jeez, Pete's. I definitely need to draw more lands. I don't think the game's gonna go anywhere good if I don't get more lands. This is a really tricky spot. Because on one hand, the Bone Splinters is a bit of a saver, but on the other hand, it's not going to do too much because he's still going to have at least one creature that's going to whoop my butt. So I think I just have to take one big hit and try to find like a Perilous Mirror to kill both of them. Yeah, I think I have to go for some crazy line like that. So let's dig for lands and or Perilous Mirror. Land. That's step one. Alright. He's gonna pop us a really big one here, and he might be able to kill us. I feel like I just got started. Didn't really even have a great game yet, but it looks like this will be my last one. I don't know if I'll have time to stream tomorrow at all before I get on the plane. My flight isn't until 5 o'clock, so I've got a little time in the morning, but I think I'll actually spend it watching like SCG Live, something like that. So, I don't know if you guys will hear from me tomorrow. If not, I'm going to be out for a week. Channel's going to be really quiet, pretty much dead. Yep, here comes the big hit. And he didn't attack with the goblin. That's interesting. So we may still have a shot at this. Let's see what we can do. And he's got another critter. What a pain. Okay. There's the Perilous Mirror we talked about. In case you're new to the channel, this is what we do. Just draw exactly what we need every minute, every time we play. That's how we roll. Once again, have to do a little bit of thinking. Like whether or not I want to leave him with one of these, which pretty much every single turn can be a 3-2 A 5/4 every single turn? Man, that's gonna be painful. That's gonna hurt. And we're still really low on mana. I guess I could flood the board and try to trade, since he's being careful about what he attacks with. No, let's scale back his creatures first. And let's take out the tramplers. Yeah, Twitch is all screwed up. I had a horrible time getting this stream started. An absolutely horrible time. I tried to start it about an hour ago, and Twitch just kept failing. I restarted my Xbox like 3 times, it eventually worked, and I don't think it had anything to do with my Xbox. It was weird. Alright. So let's see what we can do. We're definitely still way behind on this game, and we need our opponent to brick, but if he wants to use Slab Hammer, he has to spend the mana to equip it, he has to bounce the land. Here it comes. I'm not willing to trade my board yet. I'm gonna hope to draw a way to I'm going to take the damage. I'm going to hope to draw a land, an untapped land, so I can play Ob and just kill his last creature. Because if you take all the creatures off the board, you're good. Oh, well, I guess that's not happening now. He definitely drew a good amount of critters this game. So now we have to flood the board and just stay alive. Lily can get us some life back, but I don't think we want to play her right now. I do want to keep digging for more lands. Okay, so if we block this thing, it's a 4/4. We have to throw 2 creatures at it. And this doesn't have trample. So maybe if I do this, the Blister Pod can block the Gnarlid if it doesn't gain trample, and the Carrier Thrall and the 2 1/1s can block the Goblin and kill it, I guess. We'll give that a try. We'll see what we can do. If we end the turn and he has 1 creature and we have 2 Scions and 3 lands, Ob can come down and take out the last creature, but it's gonna be rough. This is we're just trying to stay alive over here, everybody. Well, so much for the last creature. He's got plenty of creatures this game, and he draws a Fiery Impulse. That's really good. That's gonna blow up our gang block if we do any gang blocking. That's a big problem. He's got a good draw. We got lucky with the Bone Splinter's Perilous Mirror, but it looks like our luck is pretty much at the end here. We've only drawn 1 more land since the start of the game. Here it comes. Pick your target. You can do it. I believe in you, Salamander. Oh my god. Nauseatingly slow. That's not a good target. Either the Scion or the Thrall is, but it doesn't matter really. No, it doesn't matter. I still have to block like everything. Unless I want to take a big risk. Let's see, I could go to 1. I really could go to 1. So my other option is to go block, block, and block. I guess I have to. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. If I go that low, any burn spell kills me, and we have to assume he's got some. But we're not getting ahead, and he's getting further and further ahead. In head. Ugh. In head's where I am. I'm struggling. Jesus. Deck hates me. Deck absolutely hates me right now. Well, if we get Liliana out there, we have some lifelink. 1, 2, block, 2 life, I'm at 5. Or, take that, go to 4. Yeah, I guess it's Lily. Could have attacked with my Scion first, but it's really not worth the risk, even if he does want to block there. I don't know. Maybe it's a free point of damage. I don't really care. I'm kind of checked out on this game. I should be playing smarter, but I don't feel like it. I'm pretty frustrated. Those early game flounders really coming back to haunt us. How many creatures has he drawn? Like, this deck, it's kind of hard to find creatures to shove in it, but he's got a good amount going for him. All right, here he comes, I'm sure. Yep. So, what do we want to do? I think we want to block here and here. Try to flip Lily. If he's got a combat trick, though, this all blows up, but we have to try. We don't really have a choice. Okay. No combat trick. But I mean, if he has Firecraft, he could just play that first main and then pumped his Abbot. Or maybe you save it for lethal. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have it yet. Doesn't have it yet. Okay. So, game on. Alright, got my plan. See if we can wiggle our way out of this crazy battle we've got. Or if he just draws the burn spell and ends it. That could also happen. You could also just draw a pump spell, pretty much any point here. Another Abbot. Jesus. I really hate this guy right now. he's hitting the draws. I'm jelly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm green jelly. But we're still fighting. We're doing what we can. Alright, dead to a combat trick, but we'd be dead to one anyway. And we're out of small ball to play. That's bad. That's bad. And he's still got plenty of dorks. Let's see. Act of Treason can steal one. Lily can get back a Blister Pod. Obnixilis can kill one, that leaves me dead, but I could still get back the Blister Pod and try to block. Don't love that. Rather do Act of Treason, Evolutionary Leap, get back Blister Pod. I'm still focusing on a block, but at least that way I'm up a creature. No, because then I wouldn't have been able to kill the 2/2 Goblin, it would have become a 4/4. The Slab Hammer would have made the Goblin a 4/4 and I couldn't have killed it. And in order to block it, I'd have to block it with 2 creatures, so I'd have been dead. So, good thought, but it would have killed me. Okay. Let's see. If we get a Blister Pod off this, we don't have to kill Lily, but we do not. So we have to suicide Lily. Good night, Lily. Nice to know ya. And if he draws, like, any way to kill either of these, I'm just dead. definitely would have gone differently if I'd played the early turns correct. Oh well. Can't fix it now. Just gotta try to win. And if he's thinking this hard, he probably doesn't have any obvious ways to win, like just bolt my Scion. Fiery Impulse on my Scion is pretty lethal. Because I know he has another land in his hand. He bounced it with the Slab Hammer. So we know he can activate that. He's in the tank, though. It's interesting. I mean, if he has a Wild Size, I die. If he has a Twin Bolt, I die. If he has Firecraft, I die. No Slab Hammer equip. Interesting. Okay. More creatures are good. And he trades. Interesting. Come on, man. What do you got? You could have put the Slab Hammer on that thing. Oh, he's got Grove Rumbler. Okay. He's going to try to trample over me. He's going to go for the big finish. So to stop that, I think I have to Ob. Or I could Nantuko Husk. Nantuko Husk can get big enough to block that thing. Let's see, if he hits a double landfall trigger, if he hits a Slab Hammer trigger, it's a 7/7, and Nantuko Husk can be a 1, 2, 2, 4, 6 versus a 7. So that would trample over. He didn't have a way to remove the Scion last turn. So, is there anything better I can be doing? The mirror can kill the Snarlid, but I can't get it out there. Not the same time that I deal with Grove Rumbles. So I have to kill Grove Rumbler. So we're gonna just run out the Ob. He didn't have a way to kill the Scion last turn. So we're gonna hope he doesn't draw another one. Very tense. A lot of things he could do to win. Just about any... I'm sure there's a huge percentage of his deck that could come off the top to end this game. He's equipping, so the win's not obvious yet. At least not to... I mean, or at least it's not as simple as Fiery Impulse. Again, like any kind of Wild Size, any kind of pump effect. Well, not any kind of pump effect. It has to be one that gives trample now. Alright, what else you got? More creatures? I mean, he's had a lot of creatures. There's another creature. My goodness. My goodness. Moving the Slab Hammer. Playing the land. Now, do we dare activate Ob Nixilis? I don't think I do unless I absolutely have to. Nantuko-esque Perilous Mirror. That's what we gotta do. Now, I would have died to Twin Bolt a long time ago, so we know he's not just holding on to a Twin Bolt. So I'm just gonna do this. I don't think I can afford to not to, I suppose. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We have to try to block this time. Sacking it too early would be a mistake this time. Or wait, no, we have to do it in response to something like a landfall trigger. Or the Slab Hammer trigger. Yeah, we have to sack Mirror in response to the Slab Hammer trigger and block the other creature with Husk. Then next turn we can kill whatever's left over with Ob, and then maybe we can start getting ahead. I mean, oh my gosh, I feel like we've been on the back foot this whole game. What a stressor. Alright, here comes the land. If he attacks without a way to break through, without some effect, he could lose both creatures, so I'm really curious to see what he decides to go for. In the tank. My goodness, what a treat this game has been. I thought I was just going to get run over, and I made some mistakes early, which is probably why it's so close now, but it's exciting to get to play a good game. Okay, so he's going to make a 4/4. Alright. I can dig it. We had to wait there, or else he could have moved the slab hammer over, and then he could have attacked, and his Gnarlid would have been 6/6 and gone over the top. Okay, we know that he has a forest in his hand, and another land in his hand, so he's got 2 lands in his hand. So let's start digging. Alright, great. Let's get it going here. If we're gonna end, we gotta end this game in a hurry. Oh, that's a good one. I think that could do it. 6, 8. We need another cheap creature. If we can draw another cheap creature, this might be able to do it next turn. A blister pot or a carrier thrall. That's what we need. I think I'll just go for it. It's tempting. Blister pot or a carrier thrall. Because our real enemy is the top of the opponent's deck right now. Oh! Alright. Did I do it right? Did we get there? Did we actually pull off this ridiculous game? We got there. Oh my gosh. John Cena would be proud. Never give up, never surrender. Hustle, loyalty, respect, y'all. Woo! On that note, I'm gonna go to dinner. I probably won't be back on here, and I'll probably go away and go to Florida for a week before I get to do another stream. So, if you miss me, just watch that game again. Wow, that game was absurd. So, GG's to the opponent. Sorry it didn't break their way. They kept me on my toes. I had to work really hard. One life. Whew. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure. And if I don't see you for a week, take care of yourselves and have fun. All right. Thank you for the well wishes as well. The have a nice trips and such. Thank you. I will see you around.